Hey everyone, so today's video was kind of brought on by very real things in my life. Recently I've actually gone back and I've been rewatching the entire seasons of The OC, which of course is one of my all-time favorite TV shows, and I truly don't believe that there has been a TV show on recently that has been that good. And watching it now as an adult, it's so different because I'm picking up on things that I didn't notice when I was younger. And I think when I was younger I focused more on like the relationships between Ryan and Marissa and Seth and Summer, and now that I'm older I see kind of the very complex lives and issues of the parents, whether that be financially, romantically, in their decisions and how everything came to be and the steps that they took to get to the point that they're at in raising their families and just their lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. And it's really, really eye-opening and interesting. And another thing that kind of sparked this video was actually Instagram. Before I get into that, I do want to mention that I am so incredibly grateful for everyone that follows me on Instagram. And this may sound really silly and stupid, but I try to post things that I think are inspiring and interesting and thought-provoking. And I also am just so amazed every day and taken aback by the true love and support that I get from other girls on there. I think it's so incredible to see other girls supporting people and to be celebrating different types of beauty and to be celebrating just loving yourself. And I know as a girl it can be so hard to actually feel comfortable with yourself, feel like you're pretty, feel like you're good enough. And when I see girls write these really sweet, sincere comments in my photos, I read every single one and I go back and I comment on y'all's photos, and I just do that because I want you to know that what you are writing, what you're taking the time out of your day to do matters to me and it impacts me. And I'm sure if you do that to other people, your friends and other girls, it impacts them as well. And it honestly can make you just feel so, I don't know, just happy with the thing that I've created and the community of girls that I have, because I truly think that the girls that watch my videos and the ones that really truly support me and have been here for a while and have continued to just be so kind are just probably the most amazing group of girls ever. And I wish that I could be like best friends with every single one of you, because there are so many of you out there that I feel like are so similar to me. And when I go through your Instagrams and see your pictures and stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just wish that I could have a big party and have you all hang out with me, because I feel like even though we're connecting through social media, we're still connecting. And it makes me realize like there are girls out there that are just like me, and that's incredible. And just from the bottom of my heart, your kind comments mean so much to me, and I never want you to think that you're just one comment of many. I honestly read every single one, and each individual one makes an impact on me, and I think it's just incredible that girls are able to support each other, and that's so beautiful and so important and something we have to keep working on, because too much I also see people just tearing girls down, for being confident with their bodies or their sexuality or whatever it may be, and we just can't do that. We have to just come together and support each other because we need to. So with that being said, I did find this quote on Instagram and I wanted to go ahead and read it for you guys. And I do this thing on Instagram whenever I'm just like relaxing in a bubble bath or laying in bed before I'm about to fall asleep or laying out in the sun. I love to read like really thought-provoking quotes, and I love to kind of sit and think about them and kind of find how they apply to my life and how I can apply them. And if I ever find one like this that I think really hits me, I like to make it into a video. So while I love to do the videos about fashion and beauty and makeup and all that kind of stuff, and those are so fun for me, I think I also really enjoy talking about things that just make me think and make me kind of grow, and also things that I wish someone else would have been telling me or talking about, or at least opening the discussion towards, because I think if I would have read this quote earlier when I was younger and maybe having more of an issue with this, it would have been very eye-opening for me. So now I'm going to read the quote, and I hope that maybe it can help some of you. Single people want relationships. Settled people wonder if they're missing out on something. Traveling types miss stability, and stable ones are restless. Old friends want new friends, and new friends miss old friends. And basically, almost everyone my age has some dangling worry trailing around them everywhere that they're somehow not doing everything. That what they're doing is not altogether the right thing, that they are missing out. Do not be ashamed. The doubt is natural, and everyone you know, yes, even that person, carries it sometimes too. Allow yourself to be peaceful. Allow yourself satisfaction in what you have. And if you really don't like it, allow yourself permission to make changes. This just, blew my mind. And I think when I was, like I said, even younger and really struggling with this kind of stuff, it would have just really opened my eyes. And I think it's just such an interesting concept to kind of explore a bit more. I think first, just, kind of going in order of the way it was written, the whole relationship part of it, I think definitely when I was younger was something that I struggled with. When I was not in a relationship, I always wondered why I wasn't, and I questioned myself. I questioned if I was good enough, pretty enough, fit enough, smart enough, interesting enough, all that kind of stuff. And I always took it as more of a personal attack on me not being worthy of someone else. And I also felt like when I was in a relationship, I felt very fulfilled and good about myself. But then there also was always kind of that worry in the back of my mind of, what if this person isn't right for me? What if this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing? What if I'm wasting all of my energy, my love, and my, vulnerability and my body on this person that is ultimately wrong, and this is not what I'm supposed to be doing? So I think that kind of goes hand in hand with, being single and wanting a relationship, craving that kind of reassurance from someone, and then also being in a relationship and wondering, am I wasting my time on the wrong person? Like, am I gonna wake up one day and realize, like, that's not who I want to be with? So I definitely can relate to that, as well as traveling and, being stable. I think when I was traveling a lot, and especially when I was younger and missing my friends and parties and stuff, I was so upset about it, and I wasn't really taking the time to understand how lucky I was to be traveling and going places. And now when I travel, I really take time to just kind of disconnect for a little bit, get off my phone, get off the computer. And if I am going somewhere where it's not work related and I can choose to not be on my laptop and not even bring my laptop, I will do that, because it gives me the time and the chance to actually enjoy where I am and to kind of create those memories and stuff without thinking about something else kind of clouding that. And I feel like also, again, with being stable and feeling restless, I've definitely had that too. Whenever I don't really have something big going on or any plans, I always feel like, I should be planning something, I should be doing something. I think that's totally normal. I think so many people probably deal with that. On the whole topic of friends, old friends and new friends, I've done a good job with that, I think, because when you are my close friend, that's a really special thing to me. I'm definitely introverted, and I would say I have a smaller group of really close friends, but they are really amazing people and really all different from one another, and they all add to my life and enrich it so much that I don't feel like I ever miss old friends, because I keep in contact with my friends. I make sure that they know that they're super important to me, because I value them, because I don't have, so many that I kind of lose track and forget about them. I really, really value my friends and zone in on them and make sure to check up with them and make sure they're doing all right. So I can't really relate in that way, because when you are my friend, that's something that, I don't know, it's just a big thing for me, because I open up to you and I just really, really appreciate you, and I know that you are going to be around for a very long time. And then just kind of on the fact of, missing out and being ashamed of your path and what's going on with you and feeling jealous about other people. That's a huge thing. And I think especially for young people now with technology, where you can see different ways that people are living and different things they're doing with their lives, it's so easy to get caught up in that and to worry that what you're doing isn't enough or you're not at the right position. And I think the biggest thing that you have to pull away from that is inspiration. Take inspiration and let that fuel you. Let other people kind of motivate you to push forward and try and go for your dreams. As cheesy as that sounds, if you put your mind to it, it's amazing the things that you can actually be accomplishing, but you have to just start it. I think sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself and feeling like life is unfair, my life sucks compared to so-and-so's, that's going to get you nowhere. And getting yourself in that rut of not wanting to do things, not wanting to put in the effort and the hard work is so draining. And I understand how that can seem like what you want to do when you're feeling kind of jealous of other people, or you're feeling as if you're not as accomplished as you wish you were or as you want to be. And I think you just have to take other people's success as fuel, and you have to use that and admire it and realize that it's possible and that you can have that too. And if there are changes you want to make in your life, whether that be physically in your body or mentally or with friends or relationships or financially or with your job. You just have to do it. And I know that that advice is very, very simple, and you may be like, well, yeah, of course, duh, you have to just do it. But there were times when I needed someone to just tell me that, to tell me that I was capable of taking my life in whatever direction I wanted to. But when you have a lot of options, you need to zone in and decide, and you need to go ahead and put in the effort and the hard work to get what you want. And you just got to start. And everyone starts somewhere, and even those people that you admire and you look up to, they have struggles in their daily lives, and no one's life is perfect. Everyone's life has things in it that are hard to deal with and hard to handle. And once you accept that and understand that, I think that you are just in so much of a better place to begin working on yourself and really investing in yourself, and honestly realizing that the most important thing is you. Like, you need to enjoy your life and love it, and also use it to create things and be creative and go for the things that scare you, and to try to just be the best version of yourself that you can be. And however that kind of resonates in your mind, just take that and really go for it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.